Hey, my beautiful Cancer peeps. What's going on, everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and welcome in here to your June 2024 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are doing great. I do want to note, as always, before we start, if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's linked down in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and book me there. Nonetheless, though, here, Team Cancer, we're going to start out here with an oracle card for your month of June, and then we'll get on into your official tarot reading, okay? So, what insight and information do we got showing up here for Cancer throughout June 2024? What is a message that they need to hear at this time? Let's go ahead and check it out. What do we have here? We have here the Spirit of the River. Movement toward adventure. I like this, Cancer. I definitely feel like coming into June, it's going to be a very adventurous time for you. It does kind of feel to me that you guys are branching out in new areas of your life. This could be about a new adventure in your career. You could be exploring different career options or even different positions. You might be trying to move up within your career, and you could be seeing that showing up here in June. This could also be the time, though, where you're ready to spread your wings and fly somewhere else in terms of relocating. This could be about, I want to get a different apartment in a different place or a different state, or I want to move to a different country or something of that nature. This could definitely be a time where you might be spreading your wings here via travel, but for a different, not necessarily for permanent relocation, if you will, but you want to relocate somewhere new, at least for another year or so, or something of that nature can be coming up here in June. So you could be getting feelings of that, getting ready to kind of pack it up and move on to somewhere different. But keep in mind, whether or not that's physical relocation or just having to change the direction in your own personal life to go somewhere different, I do feel like a lot of you are getting ready here for some sort of adventure. So we're definitely looking at that coming into play. Now, in terms and in regards to adventure, it doesn't feel like there's going to be this change or shift 100% in June. But June's going to mark the time where you begin to get that call. Hey, universe, I can feel that I'm being called somewhere new. I can feel that I'm being called to be more adventurous in my career, more adventurous in the types of experiences I'm having, more adventurous in where I want to live. Like, you're getting the call here, and chances are throughout the summer is when this will actually come into fruition. But beginning at least in June is when you're getting that feeling. So there is going to be some sort of new adventure coming in for you. And I feel like when you finally start to hop on board of that adventure, is going to be more so moving into August and possibly even early September. But we're going to see that energy play out here. You're kind of getting the call here this month, if you will. Now, moving along here forward, Cancer, we're going to go ahead and hop on into your tarot reading. So let's go ahead here and have ourselves a look. What insight and information's popping on through here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout June 2024? What's going to be coming up here, please? For our Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Honestly, any Cancer placements does not matter. Let's go ahead and check it out. Starting out with your overall energy, Cancer, the Devil. So I can see why some Cancers might want to be running for the hills here with adventure, because the Devil card represents the feeling of stagnancy, the feeling of being stuck, and also the feeling here of being trapped. So some of you here might feel like you've been stuck in a particular situation that you can't get out of. You got to remember, though, you can get out of any situation you're in. Being stuck is inherently a mindset. If you're not going to set yourself free mentally and open yourself to the idea that when there's a will, there's a way, then you're going to stay stuck where you're at. Because when we're stuck in places, 9 times out of 10, it's more mental than actual physical. Okay? So I feel like mentally you're stuck in some area of life. Let's see if we can get some insight on that. So where is Cancer feeling mentally stuck with the Devil card? Where are Cancers feeling mentally stuck? 7 of Pentacles. This lackluster feeling that there's no growth. 7 of Pentacles is about growth. It's about investment. So you feel like you've been trying to make all the right investments, but they're not going anywhere. Maybe you feel like you've been investing in your career heavily, but you haven't seen any growth that particularly makes you happy. Maybe you feel like you've been investing in your romantic partner, but you haven't really been seeing much of a return on that investment either. So there's this feeling that you have here this month where it's like, what needs to change? What new adventure do I need to go on? Because if what I'm doing currently isn't growing, if it isn't working, if it isn't shifting, am I being called in a new direction? And that card makes a lot of sense here now, right? Movement toward an adventure, because you're getting ready to set yourself up for a new beginning. If something is repeatedly not working out for me, maybe I need a different approach and maybe I need a different path. So I think coming into June here, you're starting to realize I've been investing nonstop, but it doesn't feel like it's getting me anywhere. Maybe it is time to invest my energy elsewhere, okay? Let's go ahead and see what your main focus is going to be throughout June 2024. So what's going to be the main focus here for Cancer, throughout June 2024, please. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got a High Priestess coming out. We also have here a Page of Cups, and we have here a King of Pentacles showing up here too, Cancer. Yeah, High Priestess card here says, I got to listen to what my intuition is telling me. I feel like your gut's been telling you for a long time that you need to be doing something different. So this could be, once again, anything: career, the people you associate with, the kind of habits or hobbies you have. It, could be literally anything. But I feel like on an intuitive level, you've been getting this feeling that you need to leave something behind for a while. Could be a person, whatever the case may be. Page of Cups, though, here says, I have a lot to offer, and I don't feel like what I'm offering, I'm getting back in return. So maybe you feel like at your job, you are busting your ass, you are busting your butt, and you just don't feel like the pay is the return that you deserve. Maybe you feel like you are showing up in your relationship in every aspect as possible, loving your partner dearly, but you don't get that same respect. So there is definitely a feeling of you putting in a lot more than what you're getting back, which has created a lot of frustration for you, Cancer. And the High Priestess is like your intuition that's been screaming at you for a while, saying, Cancer, it's time to let this go. What you've invested is wonderful, but you're not getting a good return on your investment, and that's what matters. You don't want to put yourself into a position to where you're giving and giving and giving, and something else is only receiving. Looking at the last card we have here, King of Pentacles, you're looking for abundance, right? I want to make sure what I put out is what I get back. So your main focal point here throughout June is, I'm done giving and giving and giving and not receiving back what I put out there. I want to make sure my return on investments are 100% worthy of the investments that I make. And I want to make sure with that King of Pentacles that I'm well taken care of as I take care of other people in other situations. So Cancers, you're getting what you deserve. This is the energy of not settling for less, not doing more than you have to, and making sure that you're getting back what you put in. Okay, 100% understandable for sure. All right, let's see what good things are happening here coming on into June. So what's going to be some of the good things coming in for Cancer throughout June 2024, please? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. First card coming out is going to be the Ace of Cups. Looking at the next card, we have a Three of Cups. And lastly, for you, Cancer, we have here an Ace of Wands showing up here too. Here comes once again that new adventure and new beginning energy. Three of Cups showing up here represents a celebration. So you're going to have something worth celebrating in June. I like that. You also have an Ace of Cups, which represents something that you are heavily connected with and incredibly fulfilled with. So this is good. If you've been looking for a new adventure in your career, you might land yourself that job or that position you've been working so hard to attain. If this is about your romantic life, maybe you found somebody who you really enjoy spending time with. If this is about a situation regarding your path, maybe some good news is coming in that excites you. Because keep in mind, the Ace of Wands is definitely excitement. I know I mentioned earlier in the reading here that there could be potential relocation, or maybe that's what I saw in your pre-shuffle and didn't mention it in this video, but I did see in your pre-shuffle, Cancer, something about relocation. So you could be moving, you could be traveling, right? Somewhere new. Either way though, guys, I like it a lot here. I do feel that there's something worth celebrating. There's good news coming in. You are breaking down a barrier of resistance that you feel like you've been dealing with. So there's a sense of accomplishment coming in here in June, you know? Like I said, if it's felt like impossible to see changes in your career space and you land the job of your dreams, that's something worth celebrating. That's something worth being excited about. If you have been looking for the perfect apartment and it's been so hard to find a great place to live, boom, some opportunity comes in. Holy crap, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. Boom, you move there. It's like, I can't believe how this worked out. So I can finally have this new adventure of being somewhere that I wanted to be, as I no longer feel stuck and tied and bound to, the old place I lived in that I was unhappy in. So, there's so many examples I can give you guys, but the gist of it here is that there is some sort of breakthrough, and that's what's going to be worth being excited about. It's going to be worth celebrating it. It's definitely going to be a very exciting time. So I do feel breakthrough energy coming in here for Cancer, which is great. Okay, moving along here forward, let's see if there's anything you may particularly want to avoid at this time. So is there anything Cancer might want to watch out for or avoid throughout June 2024, please? Is there anything Cancer may want to watch out for or avoid during this time? Interesting. We have here the Chariot. Pairing out with that Chariot, we have here the Sun. And lastly, we have here the Three of Pentacles. This is interesting because the Chariot card and the Sun card is like moving forward and being happy, right? So you don't want to avoid moving forward and being happy, but I feel like the main glue to these two cards is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is the card that glues everything together. but it also could be the card of collaborations. Cancer, I feel like what you want to watch out for this month is you want to watch out for relying on other people to get done what you want. Okay? This is a time to do everything yourself. This is a time, if you want to change your working circumstances, don't rely on people for references, but instead let your work speak for itself. Okay? If you are at a point in time where you want to move somewhere new, don't rely on other people helping you out, but instead take that into your own account. You'll figure it out. You'll have better luck in that way or in that direction. I don't know, man. I feel like collaborating, Cancer, just might not be the best fit for you throughout June. I feel like this is the time where you got to do it yourself. Don't rely on other people to be the glue, but you be the glue that puts everything together. Now, that may resonate with you, that may not, but I do feel here that that's the most important highlighted part of what to watch out for. Relying on other people too much can put you into a position to where you are delaying getting to where you want to go. Keep in mind, other people are always kind of looking out for what they need to prioritize. And with that being said, they're going to put you at a little bit of a lower tier of prioritization. However, though, if you're looking out for yourself, you're going to put what you desire at the top of the priority chain. So Cancers, I feel that it's imperative in June to watch out for relying too much on other people. Be the glue that puts everything together so that you get to where you want to go in your life. Don't rely on other people for that, because I feel like that can put you only furthermore in a position of being delayed, if that makes sense, okay? So that's something I would definitely watch out for here in June. However, though, your happiness, your growth, your new beginnings, it's all going to be up to you. So make sure that you're taking advantage of working hard on getting to those goals rather than waiting on other people to help assist you to get there. All right? All right, though, Cancer, let's move on forward. Let's see what you can expect here throughout the rest of June 2024. So what can Cancer expect during the remainder of June? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What can they expect here throughout the rest of their June 2024. I did have a card fly out at me, so we have here in the Moon card. We also have here for Cancer the Six of Wands, which is great. And lastly, we have here the Emperor. Beautiful. The Emperor correlates a lot with what I just talked about over here. This is about stepping up, focusing on what you're in control of, and making sure that you're getting things done, right? The Emperor is like the big boss card. So let's go ahead and talk about it, Cancer. You got here a Moon card, you got here a Six of Wands. Cancers, a lot of people sometimes don't understand that our emotions can be either incredibly motivating or demotivating, as we can be pretty emotional and we can make our decisions based upon how we feel emotionally. And I think that what you're learning this month is, instead of allowing your emotions to be a tool to drag you down, you are figuring out how to hack your emotions to be a tool to lift you up. Throughout the remainder of June, you are harvesting your incredible sense of positivity and optimism. You are harvesting your incredible, powerful emotions to put you in a very successful direction. A lot of people may look at Cancerians' emotions as burdensome or things that are negative, but people don't understand that with the powerful emotions we have, it makes us incredibly potent and powerful manifestors, right? When you are envisioning a future for yourself, but not only just envisioning it, when you are feeling it, when you are picturing it as if it's a life you're already living, you are going to manifest that reality so much better, quicker, faster than if you were to just sit there and visualize with none of the senses being involved. You know, your emotions are powerful, Cancer. Think about a time where you were angry and you thought about something and suddenly it just happened. Think about a time when you were incredibly happy and then boom, good news came in for you. Your emotions are so potent to be able to manifest, so use that to your ability to gain rapid success here throughout June 2024. And by the way, I feel like that's what a lot of you here are doing. You know, this month I feel like a lot of good things are coming in that are worth celebrating. And I feel like you're on a totally different timeline, you know? Devil card here, Seven of Pentacles here. I'm done being stuck. It is a state of mind. I'm changing my state of mind, and I'm ready for something new. But in order for me to get there, I got to rely on myself, and I need to make sure that I'm making the proper moves that I need to make. And if I feel like it's time to walk away from something, High Priestess, I need to walk away from it. You know, what I have to offer matters, and if I'm not getting a good return on investment, it's time to make sure that my investment is well returned. So Cancer, I like this. What you can expect throughout the rest of the month here is you're going to be moving yourself in a better position. You also are tapping into the Emperor card, which means I'm looking out for myself. I'm going to be confident within myself. I'm going to make sure that I get done what I want to get done. No one is going to stand in my way anymore, not even myself. So you definitely seem in a very motivated energy, guys, and I feel like it's going to work out pretty well for you, okay? It looks good. Let's get one more card here for what you can expect, Cancer. One more card coming in for Cancer. Ten of Cups. I love that. Look at that. Ten of Cups showing up here for you. The card of the ultimate fulfillment. You're going to get to a point here where life is feeling so much better than it did. You know? You're in a different place. You're on a much more higher vibrating timeline. And you have a lot of gratitude too. I feel like the way you were experiencing situations in the past is going to be different here in June. But a lot of that's going to be due to the fact that your mindset is changing, you know? Cancers can have a hard time sometimes when it comes to settling for less than what they deserve. Sometimes as a Cancer, we don't see how much we do deserve the best, and it's sad and it sucks. But as a Cancer, we can feel that way. However, though, once a Cancerian recognizes just how much they do deserve and they start to make sure that they're getting what they deserve, it's a massive game changer in how you feel and how you vibrate. So I definitely feel like you're coming out in this month very high vibrational, but you're also coming out with a better perspective of you. I know that I deserve better and I'm not going to settle for less. And with that being said, I'm super excited to start moving towards what I actually not only deserve, but towards what I actually want. And it's great to see that good news is coming in here and that we're not dealing with delay anymore, because you're telling yourself, the only reason I was stuck is because I was giving my energy to situations that weren't giving me a good return on investment. Now that I'm making sure that I'm investing my energy into things properly, now I don't need to be stuck. Now I can make moves. Hell yeah, Cancer. Let's go ahead and check out your overall outcome, okay? What's going to be the overall outcome here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout June 2024, what do we got? And we got here the Hierophant. Beautiful. The Hierophant card is a card that represents commitments and it represents devotion. Remember how I said real quick, Three of Pentacles. You need to be the glue for yourself this month in order to get to where you want to go. Don't rely on other people. Well, when you become incredibly devoted to yourself and to your future and towards the life you want to build, there's nothing you cannot do. Your devotion will take you exactly to where you want to be and where you need to be. However, if you're not going to be willing to put in the time, put in the investments, and put in the hours, etc., then you're not going to get there. So Cancer, this is the month for you to say, what the fuck do I want? What do I need to do? And I have to have no excuses. Go out there and execute it. I need to be devoted and committed to getting to I need to be devoted and committed to getting to where I want to go on a daily basis, period. Okay, Cancer? So in order to get there, you're the only person who's going to take you there. You know what I'm hearing right now? I'm actually hearing, for those of you that listen to like metal and stuff, Bring Me the Horizon had a new album. I'm forgetting what the song name is. It's like something about statues, but there is a hook essentially where Ollie is singing, no one's going to come and rescue me. And that came up immediately here with the Hierophant. No one's going to come and rescue you, Cancer. You have to be the person to rescue yourself this month. And the only way you're going to do that is by being completely driven, self-motivated, and self-devoted. So keep on doing what you can do to better yourself and better your circumstances. And you're going to see that this month is going to open up a doorway for a whole bunch of new beginnings, Cancer. All right? You guys are moving towards a new adventure. But in order to get there, you got to leave behind the crappy adventure you're not liking. All right, Cancer? All right, guys, I love and appreciate you. Thank you for watching your reading here for June 2024. Of course, if you did enjoy this reading, hit that like button, guys. If you are new here, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to have you. But either way, everybody, much love and appreciation to you. Happy early birthday, as we will move into Cancer season on the 22nd. But either way, Cancer, I love you guys so much. Take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.